My first visit to Vietnam was over 10 years ago. The streets were dotted with street food. I would move from one vendor to the next. Today, in the middle of Saigon, District 1, I'm spoiled by restaurants like this called Quang Ngong, offering dishes from all through Vietnam. The simplicity of the Hanoi cuisine from that station. I'll move on to this station offering the imperial cuisine of Hue, and I'll move down there and I've got Saigon dishes offering 6 courses, costing me less than $10. Here we have a dish from the south. It's called bun xeo, which is a crisp rice flour crepe. And we're moving up north here to Hanoi, where we have a dish called bun cha. We have a dish from Imperial Hue called bun beo. This is a southern dish. It's called gỏi cuốn, and it's basically soft rice paper rolls with perilla leaf, vermicelli, mint, some beautiful tiger prawns and pork, and it's rolled up softly with a little sprig of garlic chives at the end. These dishes are textural, fresh, fragrant, and I just get overwhelmed with all the food and the energy. I've got a freshly pressed guava juice. Where can you find this in the world? It's absolutely amazing. Here I stand in front of the busiest and the best green papaya stands in Ho Chi Minh City. We're in front of Hai Ba Chung Street here, where hundreds of bikes will stop, get their takeaway and move on. And we've got people across the park who sit under the tree, and a lady screams from across the road, 2 green papaya salads! And then she'll hear through the traffic and through the people, prepare it, and they'll run off with the 2 plates. It's the funnest experience, unbelievable. She's been here for 30 years.
Oh, yeah!
I'm going to make my own green papaya salad, but I'm going to make it with some pork belly, some prawns, and 5 different herbs that you'll find through Vietnam, which is the essential ingredient in this very textural, clean, and simple salad. If I can make it on the street, you guys can make it at home. Now, this is a green papaya. A green papaya is basically unripened pawpaw. So there's 2 types. There's a long elongated one and one that's shaped as a pear. I like the long one. It's a little bit sweeter. Now, the idea, guys, is just to shave it, nice, clean shave, and you'll see that there's some sap coming out of the skin here. If you have sensitive skin, wear gloves. This is used as a meat tenderizer as well, very popular in Mexico, and it tenderizes all the meat, and it's very quite medicinal. Green papaya is quite mild in flavor, but very high in texture. One of my favorite vegetables. So I'm going to shave the skin off quickly. Compost that in the garden, as we do. And I found one of these tools at the markets, a green papaya shredder. Just light shredding. Look at that, beautiful. So easy to do. If you can't pick one of these up at the markets, use a trusty knife. Just kind of chop, 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 chop really quickly, like a kung fu master. And then grab your peeler and just peel it off. And you have the same result. Now, I've shredded my papaya. That took less than 2 minutes. What I've done first is I've drowned it in some cold water just to keep it nice and crunchy. And I've drained the water out again. Next is I'll grab my piece of mint. Every salad must have 5 elements of Vietnamese herbs. So I'll pick maybe 12 pieces of mint. We've got Vietnamese mint here. We've got fresh perilla leaf. We've got spearmint, Vietnamese coriander. And I'll just chop up really nice and fine. Just going to put that into my salad. Gorgeous colour. And I've also slow cooked some pork belly. Bit of water, touch of salt, kind of I bring it to the boil, and then I lower it, simmer it for maybe around 10 minutes. And if you don't like your fat in there, then just cut it out. I boiled out some prawns. Probably just need around 4 for this one. Cut that in half. Throw that in. Cut them directly in half. There you go. Now, because I'm on the street in Saigon, just got to get rid of the flies. There you go, they're all gone now. Okay, back to the salad. what I'm going to put in here is red Asian shallots. I've sliced them finely and I'm just going to put them in. I've also got some fried garlic chips. And I've made this very well balanced, very flavoursome, sweet fish sauce. It's basically 3 tablespoons of fish sauce, 3 tablespoons of white vinegar, maybe 2 cups of water, some sugar, and I'm going to put some fresh lime in this one. Cut that lime in half. Fresh lime just to balance that out. Three tablespoons is all it needs. Okay, get your hands in there. Mix it up. Now you can already see that it's so full of freshness, so full of colour, vibrant colour, and of course, so full of texture. And the last textural piece, roasted peanuts. And of course, the chili to finish. Every mouthful, 5 or 6 different textures. So there's your guided autumntet green papaya salad with prawns and pork. Delicious. It's at sunset when many locals venture out to enjoy the cooler parts of the day. And for me, it's a chance to also escape the heat and soak up all the atmosphere. People exercise, have a chat, or just sit by the river watching the many boats go by.